Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a while since I've done the actual video. I'm so excited for this. So I had a lot of PR, so I had a lot of time to sit and think and have to come up with different designs and different things like that for some new videos. I'm really excited about my next video and a few of the other ones coming up. I've had videos like literally sitting in my YouTube folder on my phone for like months now, just trying to get them out, and I'm just haven't been successful, but let's do it. So Born Pretty was kind enough to send me these products to review. I got to choose 4 colors off of their website, but they also sent me some nail tip glue. They were going to send me nail tips, but I already had some nail tips from a previous kit that they had sent me to review quite a while ago. So these are the 4 options that I chose, and then they threw in the nail glue, so thank you for that. And the nail tip glue is amazing, and we'll get into that as well. I don't know why I'm singing so much. I mean, it's only Wednesday where I'm at, and it feels like a Friday, but like, I know I have 2 days left to go. I don't know how to feel about that. Meaning 2 days left of a work week. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll get through it. But these are the 4 gorgeous colors that Born Pretty sent me. So the first one was Super Cat Eye. I chose gel polish this time because the other products that they were offering to select from, I already had a lot of like the jelly nudes and things like that. So I did choose opaque colors as well. So I am going to show you what they look like inside of the bottle. This blue is actually a little bit lighter in person. It's not quite as dark, but it's very gorgeous, and it's like just the blue that I needed. I don't have any other blue in my collection like it, and it's very, very beautiful. The next color was this really, really pretty purple. It's like orchid. Like if you've ever heard of the color orchid, it's like a really pretty like pinkish purple. It's like a really good combination between the two. Like purple and pink had a baby, and this is what it looks like. So really, really love this purple. And of course, it's my favorite color, so I had to choose something along the purple lines. And then I also chose like this really electric yellow color. Now this is really bright. It's like, this is like a highlighter neon yellow. It's really, really, really pretty as well. And this clip is a little long. I don't know why I left that much in, but it is what it is. I do not show you how I swatch these products because just like any other gel polish, to be honest, if I did not like any type of brand or thing that I was using or reviewing, I just wouldn't put it on my channel. So obviously I love the consistency, and I do have a little bit of trouble with the opacity in that yellow a little bit later on, but you'll see that, and I'll explain that here in a little bit. So I just wanted to show you how this cat eye works. It is so beautiful. I just showed you as an example over the color black because that is where the color is going to show up the best. And I'm trying to do that, the pattern where you like push everything into the center. And then once all of the magnetic things are in the center, I don't know, for some reason, cat eye gel polish, when you do it on black, reminds me of when all the little magnetic pieces are moving around, it kind of reminds me of an ultrasound. And I actually did see someone do a magnetic / cat eye ultrasound picture on some baby shower nails. I thought it was really cute, but it's what it always reminds me of every time I see it on black, and it just... But anyway, so yeah, I'm pushing everything towards the center, and it's kind of like that block of, like cat eye. It's really, really cool on any color, or when you paint like a jelly color over the cat eye. More to come in a later video on that. But since I didn't pick jelly colors, I was trying just a variety of things, but here's what everything is going to look like swatched coming up here. And I did just do like a basic design. I basically painted over what I just did before I cured it, and then made a different design just to show what it would look like. And since I already had the black swatch stick painted, I just went ahead with it to see what it would look like over any color, to be honest. So yeah, here are the 4 colors plus what the cat eye looks like with 2 coats. So I did go in, and you can see I am wearing my nice little cute UV gloves again. I lost my purple one for my left hand. I think it got, somebody stole it, aka Baby Cheeto. She likes to run around and steal all of my stuff and pretty much do everything that I am doing at the time. So it is what it is. But here's that nail tip glue again, just a little more up close and personal. And I really, really love the color of this bottle. It's like not really a bronze color. It's like a shimmery brown color. It's just really cool. Like you just don't see packaging like that very often. And so, yeah, I'm just taking off the, I'm just opening it up. And also I like the fact that they put the expiration for the product, a lot of their products, honestly, on the box or on the back of the product itself, from the date that you open it. So this has a 3-year expiration, for example. So I always find this part of applying my nail tips very satisfying. I did not etch the inside of my tips because I have a peel off base coat that I cured for 60 seconds. And I popped these off very shortly after I applied them. So excuse me, there was no point in etching the inside of my tips. It's just an extra time and steps. But one thing I do love is the snail tip glue. So it's the perfect consistency. It doesn't move around. It gives you time to work and make sure that your nail tips are straight. Now, before I did apply these nail tips, one thing that I did do an extra step of is that I went ahead and I shaped them to the shape of my nails, or the shape of my cuticles. I went around the cuticles and made sure that they all fit nice and evenly to keep them all straight, and to make sure that they fit a little more flush to my cuticle as I applied them. And yeah, this glue application is just so satisfying for me to watch, whether I'm doing it or someone else is doing it, but just very slowly at a 45-degree angle. I want to make sure that nothing comes out around or goes up in my cuticle, so none of that glue gets all aggy and cured where I don't want it to cure. So I did go ahead and do a flash cure for about 10 to 15 seconds for each nail, and then a full cure for 60 seconds to make sure that they are on nice and steady. Now, I did get my thumbnail crooked, so the good thing about my peel off base coat is that one, it stays on really well. So I really like that. I've been enjoying this peel off base coat. I don't prep my nails at all because I don't want it to stay. It will stay if you prep your nails properly, even though it's peel off. So, but the one thing that I did like about it is that I messed up my thumb and it was super crooked. So I just took my thumb off and redid my thumb very quickly, off camera. So that way it wasn't crooked anymore, because it was really bugging me. Even though I planned on popping these off, I just couldn't I couldn't do it. So anyway, yeah, these nail tips are just looking so nice and just so perfect. Like, I love the shape of these and I couldn't get over it, which is why I keep showing you what they look like after everything is all shaped and completed. They're just so beautiful and elegant. Like, I love Born Pretty tips, and these full coverage tips are just as nice as their half coverage. So yeah, highly recommend these. And I always find this part satisfying as well. I actually used this sanding band in my previous video, but I didn't see the point in throwing it away, because I actually record these videos like back to back sometimes, but it just takes me a while to get them out. So I apologize for that. But eventually I get there. But I'm just removing any of the excess glue that may have spilled out, even though I try to be as careful as possible so that it doesn't squeeze out. And then I just go in and I'm only going to buff the first 3 nails that I'm going to paint after this part. But I just wanted to show you that I do remove the shine from the nail, so that way my base coat will adhere and stick to the stick to the nail really nice. And I cure my base coat for 60 seconds when I application. I used to only cure it for 30 seconds because obviously it's clear, it's see-through. And if I really want my gel polish to stick, then I will only cure it for 30 seconds. But for some reason, I just started doing it for 60 seconds. I don't know what it is. But today in this video, I did cure for 60 seconds my base coat. So this is Born Pretty base coat. I do have a lot of their top coat collection and different things like that. I just have so many Born Pretty products, like insane. And since I did not show myself swatching these colors, I am going to show you what these colors look like when you apply them on your nails. So you can see that they are very, very pigmented and highly, highly one coat coverage. Like, I could have gotten away with all of these colors with one coat, but just for peace of mind, I always do 2 coats, and just to make sure that everything, like, it is so crazy how smooth this gel polish applied. Like, after it self-leveled and I had it on, it just is so gorgeous. Like, I literally can't get over it. I was just so shocked. Like, I was just shocked at how pretty they looked, even after I wiped them off with alcohol, because I had some things to do around the house, like laundry and different things like that, while I was doing this set. I don't know. I always have something going on that is not nail related, but I wish it was nail related. Like, I'm always like that. Like, oh, I'd rather be doing nails, or I watch a couple YouTube videos and I'm like, oh gosh, now I want to go try that, or I want to go do that, or I want to get this design out of my mind, but I just don't have time like that. But yeah, and also, I've been hanging out with my oldest daughter a lot this summer, and I've really been enjoying that because I usually don't get to hang out with her that often and get to enjoy her company. She's been coming around a lot more and just wanting to watch things. Like, we love watching Paint Wars, where they do like the body painting and the face painting and all that stuff. So, yeah, we really enjoy shows like that together. And sometimes that's honestly where my creativity comes from, right? Outside of enjoying like baking and different things like that, so here is the part where I was talking about the yellow earlier and how the coverage is good, right? You can see on most of the nail that it fully covers the nail, but towards the back, like towards my cuticle, where you have kind of like that little dip where your apex is, where it arches out, I had a lot of trouble trying to cover that area, and I just couldn't get it like smooth, and I shouldn't say smooth, it was smooth, but for some reason the pigment just would not pick up in that area. So I don't think it's the product, because the rest of the nail was just fine. But for some reason on that arch, that it just did not want to pick up. And I even tried to like get a lot of excess gel polish in that area and kind of float it over so that the color was more pigmented in that area and everything. And I just could not get it. Turn my hand upside down to try to get the gel to, come down and fill in that area again with the pigment. I couldn't do it. So, what I did do was I just, put a lot of pigment there and or a lot of gel polish, like a blob, and then cured it. And then I used a buffer to wiped it with alcohol and used a buffer to get it to smooth out. I don't know what the deal was, but anyway, I got it to work out the best that I could. I was satisfied with it. So perfectionist in me was finally able to rest, and I just did a basic cat eye swirl from one side of the finger to the other on those 3 solid nails, and you're going to see the design coming up that I do here on my index and my thumbnail. I like to try new things when I get PR. I like to do different things when I get PR. I don't like to do the same thing every time, all the time. You never know who's watching. You never know who you're going to inspire. You never know who it's going to attract or anything like that, right? And anything that we do, it doesn't matter if we're doing nails or painting a wall. Like, you never know. Certain people are going to find certain things satisfying or really enjoy your content or your videos or your personality. So never be afraid to just post it. Like, I saw this design on Instagram and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try that. And that's, I did the complete opposite of this design, to be quite honest. But so in my mind, I just came up with my own design. But that picture still inspired me, right? So I was like, you know what? I have been wanting to try these flowers. I want to paint these flowers. And I also have been wanting to use these little bubble beads. So I just show you how I do the index and how I put these bubble beads on. And I didn't want this video to be extremely long, so I'm not going to bore you to death with 2 flowers. I only did half of the 1 flower, and then like a crazy person, I put the cat eye line on my thumbnail on the other side, and then I painted over it. And decided that I wanted that side to be yellow. So since I painted over it with yellow, I had to do the cat eye on the inside of my thumb instead of the outside. I don't know. You guys, I was a hot mess by this point in my nail design, but I had a lot of fun doing it. So again, I just show you how I paint 1 flower on my index finger. And then I show you what the final design looks like, both inside and outside. So yeah, make sure that you stay tuned for that. I, of course, want to thank everyone for watching this video and for being the best part of my channel. And shout out to Born Pretty for sending me these really awesome and gorgeous colors. If you haven't checked out their newest collection, please do so. Don't forget that I do have an affiliate link down below, so if you want to save some coins and do a little bit of shopping, you can always use my discount code and or my link that will automatically apply the discount code at checkout. If they don't already have an amazing sale going on, they have sales very often, and a lot of times up to anywhere from 20 to 30% off. So make sure you follow me on all my socials and stay updated about some of those sales that they have going on and different things like that. Or if you're on YouTube, then go ahead and follow my community tab. I'm going to try to start posting there more often. So once again, thank you for being the best part of my channel and for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.